Man, I have this, like, cool idea for my newest video. Maybe I should, like, decorate my house in, like, a special way. My house! My house! What happened to my house? Why? Why did this? Why? No! No! I've spent so much time building this. Why? Everything I've done. As you can see, my house may or may not have blown up. Come on, that has to mean something. Yes, so my house is destroyed for this video. I'm gonna try and repair it someday. So, the reason why my house is destroyed is because I'm doing a review of Noli. Alright guys, so let's begin. First of all, we got the new edition of the finally long-awaited killer, Noli. Noli has a total of 4 abilities. First one is his normal slash, which does 25 damage. His second ability is Void Rush, which you hold the ability to release a rush, kind of like Cool Kid's Walk Speed Override. And you can slightly tilt it, so you can turn a bit. If you hit a survivor, you deal and push them away and deal 10 damage to them. Then it gives them Hallucination 2, which, if you hit them again with the Void Rush, or how we call it, Re-Rush, you deal a total of added 40 damage. Now, if you can also hit multiple targets and stack the hallucination onto different survivors. The third ability is Nova. You use the Void Star that Noli has, and you throw it into any surface or survivor. If it hits a survivor, it does 15 damage. The hitbox varies on where you throw it. If it hits a survivor, it's gonna be small, or the ground. If it hits a wall, you're gonna get a huge hitbox. And his final ability is Observant, which Noli teleports to any generator in the map. Upon spawning, the survivors can get a different amount of hallucination by how close or far they are. He also has some gimmicks and passives. The first one is obviously hallucination. It does a lot of things, but it's basically just there to trick you. It lies to you a lot, and it's there to just scare you. It's just hallucinations. And his second gimmick is fake generators. As soon as he spawns, on the map he is in, he can spawn up to 1 to 3 fake generators, which don't give you anything, and upon completion, just reset. Easiest ways to find them, easiest way to see if they're fake is if they make sounds, if they have a weird face on the generator, if they have the wrong currency displayed or XP amount, and stuff like that. Next thing added in this new update was tons and tons of new skins. It turns out there's like 55 new skins added, about like 12 new skins for Noli. And I'm not gonna display every single new skin because it is way too much and it's not worth anyone's time. But just so you know, the developers said that not even 100,000 points was enough to buy everything added in this update. Literally. Now, Now, I want to talk about some improvements that were added. There were a lot of buffs and nerfs, but I kind of want to acknowledge some of like the biggest ones in my opinion. It's with Dusakar and Taff. I've been grinding Dusakar recently, and he got a new change, and it's very noticeable. Same with Taff. So, when you're using Dusakar, if you use the protection shield or you use the plasma beam, you can now run and walk. You aren't slowed down. You aren't given like what, slowness 5 or something. So you can actually dodge attacks. And same for Taff's tripwire. For the subspace tripwire, it doesn't work. It's how it used to be. You can't run. You have to kind of stand in place. But these are like the biggest changes ever added, which I am really happy for, because I honestly wanted them myself. Alright, continuing on, we have some new map changes. We have added 2 new maps. Noli's map, which I don't really know myself what it's called, but it looks like it's little Hillary ruins. And the other map added was the pizzeria from work at a pizza place. And there was a new change to Planet Voss. I'd say it's a really good change. It looks way better, and you can't just main 1x in that same map. After rework, there was some lore drop for the rework. Now, what do I mean exactly by lore drop? There was some things of a Caesar cipher there that I have noticed. And let me display to you all what that Caesar cipher was. Inside the little spaceship, and on like both spaceships and little craft there was random letters. There were random letters on these screens. Most people wouldn't get it, but me, a theorist looking for lore, I set out to see what it meant. So, I have every single Caesar cipher with me, and I'm going to read them all to you, the viewer. Entry Log 1. Sailor's Expeditionary Unit reporting from the western area of this unidentified planet. Veltrix's unit has been doing most of the work gathering soil samples to bring back to Tarzan, while we've fortified the area around our ship against any potential creatures. This planet is the most beautiful I have ever seen, and since it has not been named, it shall be the name of our dear leader, Voss. Entry Log 2. Last night was strange. The hole seemed to have gotten bigger, and there was a burrow inside the pit. 3 of Veltrix's units were dispatched to patch the hole, but they have yet to report back. There have also been periods when a strange static-like slund is audible. A static-like sound is audible, each time coming from different areas of the planet. Most of Veltrix's unit is currently setting out to look for the 3. Entry Log 3. Their ship has started to lift off. Looks like they're trying to evacuate. Their comms are dead and the static sound is getting louder. Everyone is in a panic, but our commander ordered us to leave the ship and move out on foot to their fortress. Something is wrong. This was from the first spaceship. Then, on the other side of the map, should be another spaceship, which has reports. Report 1. No signs of life after a rough search of the planet. Further research required. Report 2. Sightings of a creature have been spotted. Black box-like shaped, attached with many legs. No current attempts on trying to look closer at this creature as it vanishes when spotted. And the final report, Report 3. A perimeter is being set up around a small area of the planet in hopes to contain the creature for research purposes, and evacuation will be ordered when finished. That was all for the little lore stuff, which I find very interesting. Now, there were also some new achievements added. Okay, so firstly, we have the new first achievement, a captain and his ship. I don't know what exactly this is supposed to mean, but it's just, you go near the water and search for a little fish on the right side. And this little fish just talks about some captain and his ship. I don't really get what is this supposed to mean. Maybe somebody else can figure it out. The second achievement, it's TV time, is obviously a Adult Swim reference. Go to the TV upstairs, and I'm guessing just click around around the TV, or on the TV, it's a couple times, and you should get an achievement and an emote. The emote. For the third achievement, for the outcome is already decided, for this one you have to kill 50 Shadletskis to get the Hacklord skin as 1x. I killed 2 of them! Time for Some Murder is another achievement that is obviously a killer milestone for Noli. The final achievement, is years in the future, but not many. It is an achievement which is given to you by being Taff and surviving till last man standing. That is up for this update. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Bye!